What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, Wealth Hacker Labs. I'm your grateful host, Jeff Rose. Just go ahead and just dive right into it. So it's been a crazy weekend in Doge Nation, or if you're part of the Doge Army. I don't know if I've actually enlisted in the Doge Army, even though I am a holder in Dogecoin, and I am just loving everything about it right now. But yeah, Dogecoin, let's just say this real quick. This is purely a speculative investment, pure speculation. Like, nobody really knows what is going to happen. That being said, like, I am thoroughly enjoying it. Not just the simple fact that I've made some money, or at least on paper, but it's just fun seeing all of the, just all the dialogue, all the conversation that is going on. So what has happened over the weekend has been pretty crazy. So first things first, Elon Musk, he hosted SNL, Saturday Night Live, which I absolutely love. One of my favorite shows. Just love watching Saturday Night Live since I was a kid. And so he was on Saturday Night Live, and then everybody was speculating that Dogecoin was going to hit a all-time high, and not even just all-time high, but hit the $1 mark. Now, I'm not really sure why this was the number. I think it was just kind of cool to go from essentially trading in the cents to finally hitting that full dollar. Well, shortly, I don't know if it happened either during or definitely afterwards, Dogecoin then, it didn't hit $1. In fact, it actually ended up going the opposite direction. And this is just one of the headlines that we saw shortly thereafter. Dogecoin tumbles as Elon Musk jokes about it on SNL, and there were multiple other headlines like this, as if like him going on SNL ruined it. I don't know if the audio is going to be great on this, but I just thought I want to play this one clip. So this was the monologue of Elon on SNL. So this is his mom joining him. This is near the end of the monologue, and this is what he has to say about Dogecoin as his mom's getting ready to ask him about her Mother's Day gift.
And I'm excited for my Mother's Day gift. I just hope it's not Dogecoin.
It is. Oh, so anyway, I love how they wrote that into the script, and so everything was like, it was good. There was another reference to Dogecoin later on in the segment. I think it was on the news. They call it the weekend news update, I believe. He mentioned it again. I won't play that clip. So at that point, like, everybody was like, yes, it's going to $1. It's going Doge Army, Doge Nation. We're going to $1. We're going to $1. And then here is the current price right now, where we're at right now. And this has been, so here is approximately, let me actually make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. So I'm currently logged into my Robinhood account, just FYI. So, all right, so here was, we could see boom, 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 hitting an all-time high here, about 71 cents. And then he goes on the show, and then boom. And we hit a bottom there, about 42 cents. And then it started to spike, and I'm going to share with you why it spiked. And then here we are trending down, which I do find very interesting. So here is the bottom. So as far as like what contributed to this, and I mean, there's obviously probably several factors, but let me just go ahead and break down, I think, the two of the biggest factors of why we saw the price go down. So first things first. So before the show actually went live, the CEO of CoinDesk, his name is Barry Silbert, is his name. So he announced that he was shorting Dogecoin and shorting it in big fashion. So I forgot exactly how much here, but he put it out here on May 8th, 2021. He's like, okay, Doge peeps, it's been fun. Welcome to crypto, but the time has come for you to convert your Doge to Bitcoin. And he basically just says that, hey, this is what he's doing. So that was one of the reasons, like, hey, you got this guy who's super bullish on cryptocurrency in general, and he is just totally betting against it, especially at a very interesting time, when Doge Nation, Doge Army is, predicting it to hit $1. Everybody's just like waiting for this. Obviously that did not happen. So that is one, I think, contributor of why we saw the price go down. And the other contributor was this here, which comes to no surprise. Look, Robinhood, crypto trading goes down again. Oh, I was trying to highlight for you. And the case for those that aren't aware of this, this seems to happen all the time with Robinhood. Actually, here's their tweet that they actually put out. Oh, whoops. Got an ad playing over here. Be quiet, ad. All right, so this is Robinhood, put out May 8th, 11:06 p.m. Currently, conveniently enough, right around when the SNL broadcast is going live. But we are aware that customers may be seeing crypto orders display as pending for an extended period of time. We are experiencing a delay in order status updates, and we'll provide an update here. I can spend some more time on this. I actually was going to spend a video talking about why I'm just been very frustrated with Robinhood, but the only reason why I even have Dogecoins because I had money sitting in my Robinhood account, sitting in cash, and at that point Doge was the most convenient place to buy it because I already had the account set up, already had cash in there, so that's why I was able to pick it up around, I think it was 14 cents. So those are, I think, were the two biggest contributors as to why we saw the price of Doge go down at this point here. So we hit that bottom. And then, interesting enough, now I have watched a few videos that were really, and I don't know if this is all like, conspiracy theory, or what they were, but they were pretty interesting. I mean, these are just some random YouTubers. I was just watching their videos, and a few of them like really went into the episode, really doing it like a deep dive onto some of the things that Elon said and how he said it. And I haven't had a chance to verify this. And for those that watched the live stream, I didn't have time to go back to the entire live stream. But basically, this person made the claim that there were two different times in the show where the date, June 23rd, was posted. I don't know if it was like on the bottom of the screen. I'm not even sure where. I would love for somebody to go verify that. Like if you have time, and if you want to go look for this, go check out the comments to see if this in fact did happen. But basically, I think June 23rd was posted like somewhere the 30-minute mark, and again, another time later on in the video or on the broadcast. And then I guess this person then looked up what June 23rd was, and it was a reference to like a Shakespeare, one of his plays, one of his screenwriting works, and all this stuff. And it basically was just talking about a revolution, a renaissance, where out with the old, in with the new. And this person basically made the claim like this was him saying like, hey, out with the US dollar, in with cryptocurrency. So it's like, all right, that might be going off the deep end just a tad, but it still was very fascinating. And then literally like the very next day, Elon makes this update. Was watching this little TMZ video. At first I was gonna play that, maybe I won't play that now. But this was the big announcement talking about SpaceX. Let me go and make that big so you can see it. So here it is, SpaceX launching satellite Doge-1 to the moon next year. First mission paid for in Doge, first crypto in space, first meme in space to the moon. And there's a little video, I won't play that right now. And here's another article just talking about the exact same thing. SpaceX accepts Dogecoin's payment to launch Doge-1 Mission to the moon next year. And was there something else? No, that was just the Dogecoin website. Okay. Now, I do find this very, very fascinating because, all right, you got people shorting Dogecoin, you got Robinhood having issues, and then Elon makes this very bold announcement because initially, some of the things that he said, just joking about Dogecoin on the show, I think he referring to it as a hustle. It's almost like, okay, it's all a big joke. He's not really the Doge father, as people are referring to him as, and he is not truly a believer or a supporter in Dogecoin. Like this was all just a ruse for him, like just having a lot of fun. And then he makes that announcement, which I think is absolutely huge, absolutely big time. Now, I need to spend some more time and figure out why, because after he made that announcement, so here is the bottom, once again, about 40 some cents. And then we started trending up to that 57 cent mark. And 100% transparency, I was going to buy in at around 40, I think it was 43, 44 cents. except that it was on Sunday and I did not have any more cash available in my Robinhood account, did not have any cash available in my Webull account, do not have a Binance account at this point in time, do not have a Gemini account. So I didn't have any cash ready in there to buy, and then it was Mother's Day, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get too distracted with Dogecoin on Mother's Day. My wife wouldn't have been 100% pleased with that, no matter how much money I would have made. So anyway, I had to take care of some Mother Day duties there. So at this point, I have not purchased any more Dogecoin. And now as it's trending downwards, I'm telling you, like, I am going to get back in. I know that I am. Right now, I think total up, I'm still up around 49,000. Total return, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, 245%. I shared that because I just had a video, I think a couple of days ago, where I was up 369%. So unfortunately, I'm down 120% from that high, still up 245%. So why am I still bullish? Like, why do I still think that Dogecoin, even though like there's some craziness going on, but one, obviously you got the SpaceX mission, like that is big time. Even more so. So check this out. So Gemini, which I don't have an account with Gemini just yet. I'm actually on the verge of opening an account just so I can get some experience with it. They just announced, not only, I don't have the other press release where they announced that they are offering Dogecoin. So that was an announcement. I think it just happened last week. Don't quote me on that. But then on top of that, they just announced that users can now earn interest on Dogecoin. Like that is a big deal, especially with Gemini, because yes, they are an exchange. They offer, all the different types of cryptocurrencies, but the Winklevoss brothers, they're very bullish on Bitcoin. Like it's just Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. So the fact, one, they're now offering Dogecoin. Two, they're offering interest. I mean, this is very interesting, especially since you got like Coinbase right now that does not offer any Dogecoin at this time. BlockFi does not offer Dogecoin. So Gemini coming out of the gate and saying, hey, not only do we offer Dogecoin, but we're also going to pay you interest on it. I've not checked the interest rates here. I'll have a link to this article in the description so you can check that out. But that, and then you got SpaceX accepting Dogecoin, and there's been some other, Mark Cuban's been talking a lot about Dogecoin. So there's a lot of conversation about it. I know I had a friend of mine just text me yesterday saying, are you still holding? Are you still holding? I said, absolutely. And then he's like, well, my only concern with Dogecoin is like there's no value. And then it's like, well, maybe not. But right now there's such a solid community, and also you have guys like Elon and all that, just not say pumping it up, but like speaking very highly of it. But then, and then I was like, and I basically was like, I think there's enough people supporting it as they develop it, as it grows to where it can be a real thing. And then literally like 3 minutes later is when Elon made the announcement about SpaceX. And I'm like, okay, dude, that's like that. There we go. That is what that almost like it was. Oh gosh, I just love it. I just love everything about it. The way the timing, the strategy going on here. I could be totally wrong on this. I could totally lose everything that I put in. So once again, this is purely speculation. I'm having fun with this. Do not use any of your emergency funds. Do not use any of your money that is reserved for a financial goal. Buying a house, just anything, paying for your kids' college, saving up for your wedding, whatever that may be. Do not use this money for that. So this is totally play money for me. So I just want to put that out there. But I am having a lot of fun. Hope you're having a lot of fun. Anyway, I'll have more updates on this. This is just too exciting for me not to have more updates. All right, y'all, this is Jeff Rose reminding you that it's your money, it's your life, and all you can make it awesome. Until next time, peace.